What is up, legends? Welcome back to another video. I've been getting a lot of requests to show you guys my bikes, and so I guess we'll show you my garage. I have 3 bikes, and we're gonna put them all on a stand here, talk about all the parts, and yeah, do them one by one. So let's do that. So these are the rigs here, all 3 of them. We're going to start on this bad boy here, which is one of my favorites. It is the BMX. So let's have a look. Alrighty, the BMX. This is one of my fave bikes because I've ridden BMX my whole life. So here we go. This is a 20-inch bike, obviously, with 20-inch wheels, and it is a 20.3 long, something like that. I'm pretty sure it's very short. Very short, this bike. The rear end is tiny. So we'll start with the frame, of course. This is a Kink Gap FC. Whatever all that means, I just know it's a kink. I actually bought this frame from Johnny Sprockets quite a while ago. I was repping this bad boy here, which is a old, well, I don't know what it is. These stickers I put on there, which is cult stickers. Look, it's the old Johnny the G logo, which I don't use anymore really. Yeah, I can't tell you what this frame was, but it looks kind of like a zebra sort of thing. I don't know, I painted it. This frame I didn't paint. I did paint these forks, but so I painted them red first, so they weren't actually red. They were, I don't know what they were. Actually, it's been a long time, but anyways, this is a Kink Gap FC frame. I believe it's 20.3, which is very, very short for someone my age and size, I guess. Normally I'm about 6 foot. 180 centimeters is what I measure up to. And this thing is very short. Normally people would go for a 21 or a 20.8, 20.9, but I like short bikes. Really easy to manual or over manual. I was real into street riding for a long time, so that'll explain a lot of these pegs and stuff, which we'll talk about real quick. But that's why I went for a real short frame. I was like, what frames you got? He gave it to me for real cheap because it was been sitting in the shop for a long time. Can't tell you what year this is, but it was brand new when I've got it. It's still pretty much brand new. So there you go, that's the frame. It is a Kink Gap. These bars, I'm pretty sure that's a sticker, that right there. So I'm not sure what these bars are, but if they're chrome, I'm just gonna say they're vocals. I don't think they are vocals, but yeah, anyways, they're old. Look at, there's like rust bits from where I've crashed and stuff. They're alright, don't worry about it, they're fine. That sticker there might tell you what they actually are. Can't really tell. Anyways, that's a cool looking sticker. But yeah, anyways, there you go. Some chrome bars. It's kind of like a running trend with some of my bikes. These are the ODI long necks. These are the actual XL long necks, so they're a lot longer than your normal grips, which are only about that long. Real great for everything. Love those grips, always buy them. It's a Sunday stem. Old stem. I really should buy a new one. As you can see, there's all different types of bolts in there holding this thing together, but it's never been an issue to me. We'll stick up here. I don't know what forks these are, but they do look alright. They should definitely be replaced soon. They are Colony forks. There you go. I can just see that Colony right in there. There you go. I've got a bit of Colony on this bike. Colony, a brand made here in Brisbane, or well, not here, but in Brisbane, by Clint Miller. So there you go. I've got a Colony one-way peg on here, and I've also got another. I believe that's also a Colony one-way, but it is the plastic sleeve version. I like plastic pegs. They slide real smooth. You don't get the satisfaction of the sound of the metal pegs, or the tings or tinks, you know what I'm saying? But plastic pegs, I've just run them for a while and I seem to like them a bit more. Moving on to the front wheel, which is an Odyssey. I can't remember what it's called. What is it? Jeez, it does have a name. Is it anti-gram? Might be an anti-gram. I'm not sure. It's just a stock Odyssey wheel, I guess. It does look pretty nice though. Very nice looking wheel. And the hub is also an Odyssey. I'm sure it's an anti-gram. It looks like it. I've got 2 hub guards in here that fit in there beautifully well. This one's a lot bigger because that is my main side. I'm a right side grind guy. We'll move down this pretty quick. You don't even know about a headset or anything. That's actually a headset spacer cap, which looks pretty cool. It's a Shadow Conspiracy one, which I don't know where I end up finding that, but it looks really cool, real unique. Headset cap, or stem cap, headset cap, yeah. I don't know, pedals, I guess. We've got some colonies. I actually really like these colony ones. They're quite grippy on the shoes, and they feel pretty good on the feet. I can't remember what the specific name of these are. Doesn't really matter. They're plastic colony pedals. These cranks, kind of like relics right now. You might not find them. I don't think you'll find them anywhere. You definitely won't find them brand new. These are the Majura cranks in like a graffiti style color. As you can see, they've been grinded up pretty bad from doing crank arms. Yeah, they're so the Magura is actually made by or Magura. I can't remember the specific names, but it's actually owned by Profile, so they do look like Profile cranks, and that's because they are. We got a We the People sprocket in there. That's actually a really nice looking sprocket. The turmoil sprocket. There you go. If you wanna, that's a nice looking sprocket. I've never really looked at it. What kind of chain we got on there? We've got different pieces of chain on there. I think it's an Eclat chain. Really old as well. This bike's pushing 10 years now. Whole heap of spacers in there. As you see, it doesn't really move too much. I definitely want to do a full spin. Crank flipping this thing, kind of difficult, but I have made it work. Oh, we'll go to the seat. This is a sick Odyssey seat. I actually love this seat. It's getting pretty dirty and stuff. I could probably clean it to make it look new, but it's a BMX bike, I don't care. Right, on the rear, we have zero sound. That's because this is a free coaster. This is a Cinema free coaster. The model looks like a ZX, I guess. We've got a hub guard on this side. I do sometimes run 4 pegs, but not all the time. And on the other side is another plastic one. No, it's a Primo plastic peg on that side. There you go. So if you've never seen these before, they are just a metal peg, but they have a sleeve, so you can replace these sleeves, the plastic sleeves, when they get too damaged and stuff. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, free coaster. Obviously, when you're there's no noise going that way, of course, because there's no cassette in there, and then moving backwards, there is no movement in the cranks, so you can actually free roll backwards. That's what a free coaster is. Yeah, just a basic. Until you put a bit of pressure in, and then you'll yeah. So that's pretty much how much pressure I run. If we line them up there, we've got that much free movement before it kicks in. And the wheel, I'm pretty sure this is just a complete Cinema wheel, which it is. 333. Oh, one thing I didn't say is the tires. On the rear, we've just got an Odyssey. What is that? Odyssey, what is that there? The Dugan. The Tommy Dugan. Tommy Dugan, I have not seen him in a long time. I know he still rides. Legend of going big airs and doing dumb shit. He's awesome. The front one is I think it's called like a worm something. I don't know why I bought this, but what is it? Is it a kink BMX? It is. That's a kink tire. I didn't know I had that. I didn't know it was a kink. It's a 2.4, which is quite fat, but there's not much room up here, so foot jams are quite comfortable. The rear is only a 2.3 or 2.2 or something like that. So yeah, I run a lot smaller on the rear. Pretty fat boy on the front. So there you go, that's the BMX. I think I've spoken about everything in it. There's not much going on with BMX bikes. They're all pretty basic. You just throw parts in it. It fits normally. Away you go, you ride the damn thing. It's awesome, good fun. Love BMX, you should get one. We'll move on to the next bike. Alright, next bike on the rack. This one I won't spend too much time on. I'll go over it pretty quick because I did just do a bike build series on it. This is my Nukeproof dirt jumper. I only got this thing not too long ago from Hayden, or Cocky, as a lot of you would know him as. This is a Nukeproof Solemn in the snot green color, And yeah, I built this thing up pretty much from just the frame and the wheels, and the rest was all pretty much new. So, and a couple old parts I already had here. So we'll start the front with the front wheel. It is I'm pretty sure it's a DT Swiss 533P or P, what is it, P335. I can't remember what it is. It's a P something. It's not really that important. It's just, it's a DT Swiss wheel, so you know it's going to be good. Some Maxxis DTH tires on there. They're pretty sick. They feel really good at the skate park so far. I haven't ridden dirt yet, but we'll see how they go. So yeah, really slick looking front wheel. I've got these Matua forks. It's hard to beat these. These are probably some of the best dirt jumper forks you can buy. No front brake on there, which I won't be putting on. And yeah, they look really good. Moving up to the bars. These are the Tidal, I think it's AH1 bars in chrome. I had these on my main bike for a very long time, and I like them. Currently, I'm not sure if I like them on this bike yet. I feel like I need because these are, I think these are 30 or 25 mil rise. I'm pretty sure it's 30, and they're also 35 mil thick, so they are quite thick. But they don't look high, and they feel the back sweep you can kind of feel when you ride. I don't know. I think I want no back sweep bars, maybe, or real minimum. I'm gonna have to mess around with that, so I might order some bars soon. I've got a race face stem on there. That was just one of the cheapest, smallest ones I could find. It is tiny. Look how short that is. I just put this Bergtech spacer in there recently. It looks kind of cool. ODI grips, again, these aren't the long neck ones though, as you can see, like the size difference. So yeah, should really get a pair of those. I've tried to get them, I just can't find them at the moment. They must be out of stock or something. Anyways, the Nukeproof Solemn frame, this thing is pretty nice. It was pretty much the same quality as it is. It has dropout tensioners, which is bloody brilliant. That is the best thing you could ever want on a bike. But yeah, it looks good. It looks just like a nice clean Nukeproof frame. Obviously they don't make these anymore because Nukeproof kind of went bust, or whatever's going on with it. But yeah, don't know what kind of seat this is. I got this bad boy from Regular Phil. Yeah, it's just a slick looking seat. It says Velo on the back there, so I don't know what brand that is. I'm not going to look into it. A couple of stickers on there. I'm a Pokemon guy, so there's a couple of Pokemon stickers and there's a Lux BMX sticker. We'll move down to the cranks, which are the Tram or Trivium. Trivitum? I don't know, you can read that. They are just Trams. Trams brand. Ooh, listen to that. Oh yes. So yeah, I bought them pretty much brand new. I had to swap out because the sprocket that was on there, because it was too wide, which this ended up being too wide anyway. I just makeshift a few things, put some spacers in there so it is wide enough. That's also why it doesn't spin freely very well, but I want that anyway, so it's pretty much how I wanted it. Got some Aclat pedals on here. These are just plastic Aclat pedals, or nylon, I guess you could say. Or clay is another word for that brand. Yeah, we'll just have a quick look in here. Yeah, look at that, nicely done. Half-link chain, which is the only way it'll fit because the rear is different to the front. So yeah, half-link chain. This is another Aclat chain. Sorry, Cinema chain. Cinema half-link chain. It actually looks pretty sick. It is a very, very nice looking chain. Really nice, mean looking chain. What else can I say about this bike? It's awesome. I do have a 180mm brake rotor on there ready to go for some brakes. That is the only thing left I need to do on this bike, is get rear brake. So I'm just looking for marketplace buys or something that's cheap, just a simple rear brake. That's all I'm looking for. The only thing left on this bike to talk about, I guess, is the rear wheel, which is the same as the front wheel. It's another DT Swiss complete, and same tire as on the front. So yeah, there you go. Let's give it a little listen. Not bad. Not a bad sound. So that is the dirt jumper. Yeah, love this bike. It's bloody sick. need to ride it more. There's a video coming of me at the skate park riding this thing finally for episode 4 of Bike Build series. Anyways, let's move on to the main event, the best bike I own. Right, let's finish this video off with a bang. This thing right behind me here is the Santa Cruz Nomad. I did buy this thing stock in the S kit, which is the second lowest kit you can buy. So you can buy an R kit, which comes with lower SRAM components, and this is the S kit, which has GX components. So I don't know if I can ravel off all the parts on this thing off by heart, but I don't know, I'll leave a link below and you can have a look. I have changed a lot of stuff on this bike. So we will start at the front again with this guy. Okay, so brand new wheels on this thing. It didn't come with these. These are the reserve alloy, I think it's the alloy Enduro wheels. And this is the brand new DT Swiss 350 hubs, the 25, 26 models. So there you go, I've got Michelin Wild Enduros on here, the Wild AM2s. 2.6 this front one, but it doesn't look that fat. I did have a, let's see if, oh, it's back here actually. I did have one of these bad boys on there for a while, the DH22, and it didn't bust. I've just changed it because I wanted better rolling speed for climbing and stuff. That thing was a bit of a tank for climbs, but the whole time I was in Medina, that thing was unreal. That tire was awesome. I never felt like I didn't have grip at all at any time. It was so good. So we're running with the Wild AM2 on there now. It feels good so far. A lot less grippy than my other one, obviously, but the bike feels like an e-bike now when climbing. So we've got the 38s, Fox 38s, yeah. I don't remember what these are. I don't think they're the performance. They're just the Fox 38s. That came on the bike. This is a gold sticker kit that I got Shredding Skins to install. His logo is just there actually, Shredding Skins. Shredding Skins. If you've got a brand new bike, I'd definitely take it to him, get a quote and get it wrapped. I didn't get this wrapped, which I wish I did, but he does full bike wraps. They're not that expensive. He can also change any decal colors or anything like that you might want to do. So obviously this colorway is not the original decal kit. These are just stickers, but they are professionally installed and they look damn good. So yeah, that's the gold 38s. Moving up to, I guess we'll go straight up to the cockpit. We'll start with the grips, the Bergtech grips. These are the ones that come with the bike. I think they still do. They did swap them out to Santa Cruz ones, which I didn't like, so I actually bought these Bergtech grips to go on. I'm running the TRP DH Evos, DHR Evos. These brakes have been really good to me. I have not had any issues with them. They've been awesome. We've got a Bergtech stem which come on the bike that is just stock, and it is just probably one of the best stems you can buy. Anyway, I'm not going to change it out. The bars, this is a big deal. This is what everyone is probably going to come to this video to see. These bars are the Race Face Atlas. They're starting to get a couple little blemishes in the riding now, unless that's how it's meant to be. I don't think so. Yeah, so these are meant to be Kashima color, but they're kind of more of a goldy bronze depending on the light. So right now they look kind of like a dark gold, I guess. They were meant to be this color, which on camera they kind of look a bit like that. So yeah, I bought the bars and I got the sticker kit done before the bars arrived, and I was like, damn, they don't match, but they still look good. Everyone comments about these bars. They're 35mm rise, they're also 35mm diameter. I've got them cut down to 780, or 790 it might be, which is wider than normal, wider than I'd normally go. What else do we got up here? That's pretty much GX shifter, nothing special there. And for some reason we've got a Shimano dropper because I had to change the drop rail, which I'll talk about in a sec. Alright, we might as well go to that now. I've got an Ergon, shit, what is this seat? I can't remember what this seat is. Ergon something. It's a nice seat though, it's felt good. The one that come on there was a Silverado, which I hated. Don't just get rid of the Silverado seat if you buy a new bike and it has on there. They suck. Fox transfer dropper. This didn't come on the bike. The one that come on the bike was a SRAM, I think it was SRAM something. It's shit. It cooked itself real early on. This is a cable lever, sorry, a cable dropper. The one that come on the bike was a hydraulic dropper, and hydraulic droppers just, apparently if you lift your bike from here, which most people would when they're picking up their bikes, it manages to get air in there, and then your wheel, your dropper post literally feels like a pogo stick. If they come on the bike, just get a 1-up. Don't get whatever that SRAM. I think it's SRAM RS dropper or some shit. Oh shit. That's all I can say about it. The frame is obviously a Cruz Nomad in just a normal C. It's not a CC. Still carbon, of course. We've got a chrome. I can't remember what they're called. Stainless bubble cage that's been on there since the start. I put it on there. Just your standard Super Deluxe RockShox Select Plus shock on there, pretty normal. The GX, pretty much the GX drivetrain is all still the same. The only thing I've got different is this SRAM Gold chain, which is the I don't know, it's like the top of the line Eagle. I can't remember what it's called, but it's gold. I got it on there when I got this other gold stuff. So there you go. I'm running the times. I can't remember what model these are. They're like real old. I painted them black and gold, which you'll see on a few of my bikes. This weird paint job on the pedals. They were like a black red color. They're still going good for me. We're almost through this bike. So I guess the TRP calipers, obviously TRP, 220mm rotor. What else we got here? Just a standard GX drivetrain. Shifter, obviously GX. I guess the rear wheel is the new 350 90 tooth hub. Listen. Yeah, basically makes no noise, which is pretty good for filming stuff. I guess we'll find out. And on the rear, I've now got a Wild AM2 in a 2.4. So, I'm pretty sure I was running that same tyre, but in a different model before. That's a new tyre, only because I busted the old one. Well, the old one's the knobs ripped off the sides, so I finally had to upgrade, which took 9 months. 9 months on these Michelin tyres. That is pretty good tyre life. I didn't have to patch it. I didn't have to do anything. But yeah, there it is, the Santa Cruz Nomad in Johnny the G style, I guess, with the gold and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll change colorways at some point. We'll see. Pretty stoked with these bikes. These are, you know, if you're a bike guy, then maybe you've enjoyed this video. Anyways, that's my bike collection currently. I don't know, I'm kind of in the market for an e-bike just to do like long rides, like Hidden Vale or something. But even then, I do love the fitness aspects of riding. It's still very keeps me coming back. I'm like, oh damn, need to go for a fitness ride. I need to lose some fat, which I'm not doing too well at the moment. But yeah, anyways, that's my bike collection at the moment. I only have 3 bikes. I don't see why I would have any more, because I can only ride 1 bike at a time. Might as well have one for each discipline. The only other thing I kind of want is like an XC bike again, just to do like nice pedals, but this thing's basically an XC bike. Honestly, it is the best bike I've felt pedaling, climbing, everything like that. It's impossible to beat. Anyways, if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Plenty of videos coming as always. I upload once a week or twice a week, sometimes 4 times a week. Anyways, yeah, subscribe if you're new. Cheers, legends.